What's up and welcome, guys. My name is Rose and this is Rosie Talks. Although I feel like it's more like we talk, I want it to be more like we talk. Because if you like this video, you're saying to me, I like the content you're presenting, which I want you to. And if you subscribe, which I want you to, you're saying, girl, do your thing. And if you comment, which I want you to, you're saying, this is my feedback on your content. So let's do it, guys. Like, subscribe, and share, and let's grow this channel together. Now, a few days ago, I posted a shot, and as I said, this is my first video, and I thought this video was going to be a follow-up to the shot that I posted. But I said, no, doesn't feel right. That's not where it started. I want to start with what kept me from joining this family sooner. They say everything happens before, nothing happens, before it's time. Sometimes it's not so. I want to expose an imposter today. The imposter fear. Fear. That atmosphere of perfection that we're living in, that is a breeding ground for fear. The atmosphere of, that filtering and editing and over editing that makes everything look perfect but unreal. Yes, that atmosphere is a breeding ground for fear. And so this is where I am today. It's been a while since I wanted to share some of my experiences and stories to empower somebody else, but I was afraid of being judged. I was afraid of, people not liking what I did. People would critique what I did. I was afraid of that. And I have to tell you that if some of my friends are watching this right now, they say, you, Rosie, they wouldn't believe it. But fear is really, really, really devastating a lot of lives. A lot of lives. We are living in an atmosphere now where we are doing so much filtering and editing, and everybody's posting and everybody wants to show the best side of them, that people are not genuine anymore. And I feel like I've made a generalized statement. I shouldn't say that people are not genuine anymore. I would say that we are losing that genuine us. We are losing that genuine us. That us could have done something, and it's okay if somebody, say this. We are losing that. We are pretending a lot more. And we talk about the mental health, the increase in mental health. This is a big part of a big mental health issue, I should say. A big mental health issue. This is a mental health issue when you are not being authentically you, but you are putting up. It takes so much energy putting up. So why do we fear so much? Why do we carry so much fear in us? As I said, a lot of times we fear because we don't want to be judged. But a lot of the times we fear because we're afraid of what people will say. What will people say? Now, tell me something. If I were to ask you, who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these people that you're afraid of what they're going to say? Who were these people that I was afraid of that will think that I suck in this video? Who are these people? I appreciate you, but do I know you? Do you know me? Do you have a vested interest in me? No. But I'm going to allow important decisions that I want to make to be influenced by people who do not know me, who have no vested interest in me, who will say what they have to say, move forward, while I am trying to nurse probably a wound that their words, their thoughts have created. How do we address that? Do I have the answer? No. I don't have the answer because different thing works for different people. I have stepped out of my fear. I am not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be either. I have stepped out of that. I have used different tools to get me to where I am today. And for some of us, it may be that we have been practicing that and enabling that fear for so long that we cannot get our own selves out of it. We will need professional help. But for some of us, we can get out of it with tools, with the right tools. With the right tools. I want to tell you a story about myself. I migrated to North America from the Caribbean, and I'm coming from a country where we do not we don't sound our R's. We don't sound our R's. I don't know if it's because our English is a fusion of English and French. I don't know, but we don't sound our R's. And that kept me from public speaking for a long time. So I was attending university and I would not talk in class. I would not share my point of view in class because I didn't want to sound weird. Did you hear it? I didn't want to sound weird. I didn't want to be identified as a newcomer, a newbie without the accent of the country that I had migrated to. Until one day I was walking and I heard someone talking in the accent over the phone, and I thought, whoa. And when I turned back, it was a woman from the motherland speaking, and her accent was so pronounced, but she was so confident. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know what impact she made on me. She had on me that day. But my life was forever changed because that was her identity. That was her. That was part of her identity. Who she is, her language, her accent. That was part of her identity. And I said, never again, never again. And you can stop me now. My friends would say, Rose, I feel sorry that you met this woman because no stopping you now. And it's true. That woman who does not know me, I don't know her name, she liberated me. And I hope that my story can allow somebody who is living with fear to be liberated. Because some of you would have seen me in church, seen me in school, seen me facilitating my programs, and say, wow, Rose is so confident, she is so bold. I don't know about the confident part, but they'll say, she's so bold, you're not shy. You're seeing where I am now, you're not seeing where I'm coming from. And that's why we should never ever envy what people are doing, where they are. We should never do that because we are seeing the person where they are. Would we want to do the work that they did to get themselves there? I don't know. All I am saying is that you can get there. You can get there. I was not always where I am today. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm not where I was. I hope this short story has inspired you. Free yourself from that imposter that's keeping you in bondage, that imposter that is preventing you from achieving your goal, that imposter fear. If you had a friend and that friend was always saying negative things to you, not motivating, not encouraging, would you keep that friend? No, you wouldn't. Unless you didn't like yourself, you wouldn't. You would sever that relationship. Sever the tie between you and the imposter fear. A wise woman said to me, she said, Rose, there is no such thing as failure. There's such a thing as fear. Because our fear is what keeps us from doing. So, what would you do? What will you do with this story that I shared with you? What are you going to do about it? I hope that you can take the first step. This channel is a channel where I'm hoping that we can one day be a space where people can share their stories. If you're looking for a well scripted channel, this is not the place for you. Here we are imperfectly perfect. We are just going to be ourselves, share our stories by way of encouraging one another. You know what? Let's grow this channel together. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.